You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk. 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 You're a jerk.
No
You're
boy.
a jerk.
Hey, what's up? This is me, Stefan, and I'm here to give you guys part 2 to my YouTube video, Guys Need to Shape Up. Sorry for taking so long. I've been busy with my college stuff and things like that, but anyways, in the last video I explained to you all the comments and inputs I got from the ladies on the on stereotyping thing that irritates them about men. So right now I don't have much input, but they are worth something. I have 2 inputs for my last segment of this video. So here goes. A comment that I got from Kimberly DeSouza when I asked her what about men that irritates her and to provide one stereotype. She says all men are the same. Emphasize all. There's not one man that's different. They're all the same, and that's the fact. But they all have their own way of doing things, and they all have the same initiative in life. They're all the same, every single one of them. Example, they will always say how they always like you and really into you, and you're the only one they're talking to, and a week later they have a girlfriend. That is true. Now, most guys won't believe it, but we're actually all the same. Every single one of us. Because no matter how good or how bad you are, we do the exact same thing. Like me, I know I'm not a bad man at all, but I've actually done that, and I told a girl that I was into, I really liked her, and I was feeling her, yada yada yada. And the next girl came up to me, she was cute and all, and she told me how she felt about me, and I actually cut the other girl out. Like, really, I just went with the next hot best thing, basically. And you know what? I've changed. I mean, really, that's messed up. You don't want to lead a girl on into thinking that you have feelings for her when, the next girl that comes into the picture, you're gonna run straight after her. So, you really gotta watch out what you do, cause like I said, they're not gonna stick around for us just to keep on messing up. I mean, that's something you're really gonna have to change on your own. But now to Mark Bosajor comment. I asked him what does he think of, like, he's a guy. So I asked him what is it about men that irritates women. So I asked him for his feedback on it, and I asked him the stereotype that he heard from most women. And he says, I think it irritates women when we forget something important in the relationship. For example, anniversaries, birthdays, etc. As for stereotypes, the stereotype that all men care about is sports, cars, money, and sex, more than spending time with a woman. Men are not deep or sensitive. Okay, that is also true. We do care more about materialistic things than we do about our women. I mean, it's not bad to try and look good for your girl or, try and impress her, but there's really a certain limit, there's a certain line you can't cross when it comes to that. I mean, women do not look for guys, who's trying to impress them, because really, that just says you're fake. I mean, you're trying so hard to impress her, you're trying to do everything just to catch her attention. It's only showing your fake. Now, and just like I said in the last video, if you care more about sex than the woman themselves, then don't even bother to get into a committed relationship. Don't even bother to try and dedicate yourself to that woman if all you care about is sex. Like I said, you could always find yourself a fuck buddy, because you know what? It's really disrespectful if you care more about sex than you do with the woman and what they want. Their emotional satisfaction, something mentally, spiritually, things like that. It's not all about something physical. And you know what? Relationship is not always about sports, cars, money, or sex. It's more than that. And really, you can't get a relationship going if that's all on your mind. Because you know what? You're going to be focusing more on the sports. You're going to be focusing more on the cars. You're going to be focusing more on the money and the sex. And you're not going to be focused on the girl. I bet you if you focus more on cars, money, sports, and anything like that, you won't even know your girl's birthday. You won't even know the day that her birthday is on, or you won't even remember that today might be your anniversary. Things like that. And you know what? Men are not deep or sensitive at all. We are heartless in a relationship. And you know what? We could say something so cruel to women and we won't even care. We won't even realize what we're saying. We'll just keep on going. And really, I'm telling you straight out, women love guys who can actually be sensitive, because you know why? They need a man that can actually be there emotionally. It's just like I said in the last video. Women tend to go to other women because they're more sensitive and they're deep when it comes to relationship, not us guys. And that is something that we're going to have to work on. Because really, if we can't fix that about us, then there's no way we can actually keep them. And spending more time with them, we really do have to spend more time with our women. I mean, it's okay that we need some alone time, we need to hang with our friends and all that stuff, but there's so much, like me, for instance, I know I hang out with my friends all the time, but I always try to find some space to try and hang out with my girl, because you know I haven't been with her for so long, I haven't seen her for so long, so I try to, you know, balance everything out. If you spend more time with your friends than with your girl, then you're really telling her that you care more about your friends than you do about your relationship with her. So that's something I'm going to have to work on. But, you know, I don't want to make this a long video. I have a lot to say, so maybe I might make a part 3 to it, maybe not. But this is all for part 2 of this video. But like I said, man, you really have to shake up. I mean, women are not going to be around us too long. They're really becoming more independent, and it's not a bad thing, but you know, we really do need women more than they need us. And like I said, if you see a woman out in the street and she's gay, don't get mad about that. It's our fault. So we really have to work on it. We really have to change who we are. We have to change everything about us and literally grow the fuck up. Because you know what? We're acting way too immature. We're acting like little boys. And you know what? We're just setting a bad example to all the women out there, basically. So if you really want all those stereotypes that the women are making about us, then do something about it. Because you know what? They're only getting worse. And I'm starting to believe women are right about most of us. But that is all. Deuces.
Jerk.
No boy.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
No boy.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
No boy.
Jerk. Jerk. Jerk.
Jerky.
Jerk. Jerk. Jerk.
Jerky.
Jerk. Jerk. Jerk.
Jerky.
Jerk. Jerk. Jerk.
Jerky.
I'm so cocky with it. Got my eyes shut, closed like Rocky hit it. Got the girl on my swag, she loving them jerking songs like a new iPod. Just touch it to turn her on, and when the bass start beating in the waist, I'm beating. Done, I got on my way, I'm leaving. She like, where you going? I ain't got my shoes in purse. I said, it's none of your concern, and she yelled,
You're a jerk.
so I walked out the door, called Ben J.